Hello, and welcome to watching my round 21 coverage of F1 2020 MyTeam Season 2, and we just have 2 races to go. Basically, we don't have anything to catch anymore, because when we watch the standings, we can see individually I don't think it matters if you're 10, 9, 11. I think you're going to probably stay in P10. But team-wise, it's really important because the money, and we are in 7th position. We don't look so good to catch AlphaDori, who is having a really amazing second half of the season, and they're really fast. So we're going to jump to R&D, where we still have a depth of a lot of parts for the next season, because we don't see anything happening this season, so it makes sense to adapt as many stuff as possible for next season. So we're going to, probably we're going to be able to adapt everything. We're not going to do any extra upgrades right now. So we're going to move to activities. Weight training, of course. So we have how many days? We have 7 days left. So I'm going to choose this 4-day option. And now we have 1 3-day option. Okay, this is like the best option right now for us. We're going to choose this one. We have some cash lying around. I don't think we should spend it on any upgrades right now. Facility wise, I think we should hold on a little bit, because this should be our main goal. 15 million, 10 million, 6 million. This one actually we can do. I think we should. No, we're going to hold on for the next season. So let's try the, I don't know who that is. That's maybe me driving in Monaco. But we're going to move on from here. And do we get any resource points to? Yes, we did. So we're going to go to R&D again, and we're going to lock down something. I'm still going to wait just in case. So we're going to move on to the qualification and see it from there. In Q1, I had only 1 lap, and I think it was good enough, so I accelerated the time to get the results. Like you can see, I'm firmly in top 16, and I stayed there. The time wasn't good. I went out in the first seconds. I got to the qualification, so the track wasn't fast yet. So we're going to move on to Q2. Since we don't have any surprises here. So move on, and this is what I see first.
Someone's noticed a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've checked everything over.
Not a good way to start the qualification, guys, but what can you do? So we're going to accelerate the time. I'm going to have only 1 or 2 fast laps, I intended to go with one softs first and then with new softs, but sadly I was in a hurry, so I went with new softs immediately. It wasn't the best of times, P11 on the edge of making the Q3, so I made a new run and this is what happened. Yeah, I have no words. That is just happened. So this is the end results, P13 and P15 for Tatiana. As a mid-pack team, we have to be happy with this. You can't be picky. But now what we're going to see is going to be important. We see the rivalry between me and Carlos Sainz, where he has 3-point lead now, which I don't like, to be honest. So I'm hoping to gain a lot in the race. So let's find out what happened.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if, of course, the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. And with me, as usual, is Anthony Davidson. Why don't we start by talking about Valtteri Bottas? They've had a fantastic campaign, it's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
I agree it's been a truly impressive season, but championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon, Perez, Kvyat, Ocon, and Lando Norris. Sainz, Gasly, the Rainmaster, and Stroll, Russell, Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen, and Roman Grosjean, De Vries, Latifi, Boccolacci, and Tatiana Calderon. That's it then,
penalty,
it's
okay.
time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
So it is what it is.
Okay, let's see if we can keep the momentum up. Let's get another points finish.
That's the idea, Jeff. So with strategy, I'm going to leave it as it is. But I want to point out, I'm sorry guys, if you're watching this, try the new program. Side, which is also good because from here on the inside and not off the out. So I have already got my cars behind me. That is what I wanted for my first corners. I can't complain with it.
That's a decent start. Good job.
So we're going to check out how Tatiana did. And she's off from the very last position and already being blocked by a Haas. I don't know right now who it was, but doesn't matter really. She's still getting the position. They're still fighting a little bit, and she stayed in front. And back to me, where obviously there's nothing to speak of really, because we see Norris trying something, but it's just trying something, that's it. Because the first next coming red laps, this is how it's going to be. Me not having enough speed to fight with the Renaults in front, Norris not having enough speed to fight with me, but in the same time, top 6 just going away from us. So we are end of lap 1, sorry, entering lap 2. So we have a replay from Tatiana, and she's coming to the main straight, and she's going to eat up that Williams. Nice move, really clean, really nice. Oh, okay, the Williams is fighting back with option tires, of course, but superior car is superior car. Well done, Tatiana. So back to me, where in lap 4 I made just my best lap. Just like you can see, nothing has changed. Still behind the 2 Renaults, and in the mirror we can see Norris in the background. There's actually no options for me. At some point I was still thinking about time bombing, but then I was like, not to risk it. I have Sainz behind me, the rival points matter. But for Tatiana on lap 4, we see taking on another Haas and going from the outside, and the move is done. Wow, that was actually a nice move, well done. And with me, we are about to enter lap 6, and still no change. Another best lap time, but I feel I'm being blocked. Our chassis is working fine, and with Tatiana, she's making a move on another Haas, and it's done. That was easy. So we are now on lap 10, where I was like getting frustrated, like how come I'm not able to make the overtake. Sorry for my English. And this is what happened. I kind of clipped a little bit, destroyed my wing a little bit.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I know, it happens, but this made me think like to go for it. I went for it, and to turn 4, and actually it was relatively easy. And now since Perez doesn't have DRS and I have, so this move should be easy as well. At least I'm hoping, because the damage from front wing is actually not that bad. It's not stopping me. I was even contemplating in my head, should I change it in the pit stop or not? But in the end I decided that we should change it just in case. Maybe in the end of the race it's going to be important. And a nice move on Perez, that was nice. So from here we're going to move on to lap 17.
This lap, then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
We see we're pitting. I'm going to use the full advantage of the pit assistance, and I'm just hoping something faster than 10 seconds. It should give me a chance to battle with Sainz again, because we can already see all in the wing. And the wing goes on, guys, you can do it. 6.2, nice. Last time they changed the front wing, it was 10 seconds.
We want to finish the race on this compound.
So where's Sainz? We can see on the map 2 orange dots, meaning Norris and Sainz. Both are coming. There's Norris. Where's Sainz? There's Sainz. I'm not giving up on this. I need to make the mistake. Oh, we're close. Touching each other. We're side by side. I'm in front. He should let up. He should let up. He does not let up, and he kicks me, and this is what happened. I'm coming back. I kind of...
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Kind of clipped Ocon, who was a innocent bystander in this situation. Sorry, Ocon. But what can you do? So back to the pits. Since we didn't have new mediums, I'm putting on new hards and the new wings again. And 8.7, 2 seconds slower than the last time. Okay, that's bad, guys. You need more consistency with your pit stops, especially with changing the wing. 2 seconds, you should have given me the lead on Ocon here. Instead of this, Ocon is on mediums. It's really hard for me to catch him. So it's going to take Calderon to help me to catch him, and this is actually a really exciting few corners which you're going to see now, where Ocon is going to make a pass on Calderon.
The car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
And this is now, it's going to be interesting. I really need to pass Tatiana really fast, not to lose Ocon. And Tatiana is defending her position, which is interesting to see. And I have a purple sector. Okay, that's interesting. But I made the move stick, and we're going to see a replay from Tatiana's view. Three cars battling for P13. Anyway, now I have Ocon in front of me.
They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Okay, this is going to make the overtake really easy. You can already see he's having issues. He's really slow on those corners here. I'm really trying not to slam into the back of him to destroy another wing. So I'm keeping my overtake for the main straight, and hopefully on the main straight I can utilize the overtake and get P13. Go to the outside because it's blocking the inside, and in the end an easy overtake. Still trying to fight back, but what's the point? Esteban, what's the point? Anyway, that was basically it. From here you can see long way to Chiminachi. I catch him a little bit, but I didn't even push anymore. That's the way the race ended.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
I finished on P13 where I actually started. So, but driver of the day, Tatiana Calderon, really nice. She had a really nice race and really nice overtakes. And this is for the team championships actually. So it's a little bit confusing to see.
There can only be one champion, however.
Walter Bottas dancing. There should be, the both cars should be dancing here. So Cold Masters have still some work to do. But the race victory goes to Ferrari.
And they've taken a fantastic win.
Indeed.
What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the
So Charles Leclerc winning the race.
Once again to good consistent driving, nailing the corners,
so hopefully next season Ferrari will be in the fight. I want to see some dog fight in the front, not just Mercedes domination.
You can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
And anyways, I have nothing to add.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Like you can see in the standings, P7 is confirmed for Jaguar, but I'm really enjoying this pace what the team is actually having. Towards the end of the season, we haven't been developing our car like the others, just looking a little bit more into the future to the next season. Tatiana is really doing well. I'm really actually a little bit surprised. I didn't expect this kind of race from her, but it's a good thing. A lot of things to think. Maybe I should keep her. Anyway, now we're going to see our rivalry breakdown. Thankfully, Carlos is not moving further away, giving me a chance for the next race. So, just have to out-qualify him and finish in the podium. And that was it. I hope you liked it and enjoy the replay of the highlights.